KC on the track. I'm a producer, engineer. I basically represent everything Dallas. I fuck with the whole movement. You know what I'm saying? And I'm here with my people. This is a New Dallas Update exclusive.
I'm an underground king, they don't play our shit, so we stay.
All right, brother KC. This is a New Dallas Update exclusive. Glad to have you here, man. I got a few questions I want to get to you with, but of course we're gonna keep it straight and narrow, straight to the point. My first question: how does it feel, or what do you have to say about people constantly trying to make you out of a hater?
I feel like that's normal. You know, I think anybody doing anything gonna have somebody hate them. Say that they hating if they don't fuck with them, or they don't want to work with them, or whatever the reason may be. But like, I don't think hater is a word that suits me, because in order to be a hater, you have to hate somebody. You know what I'm saying? I don't hate anybody. I love everything about being alive. I love people. So I just really laugh at it, first of all. And in regards to this industry, you don't call somebody a hater. That's somebody who's trying to actively stop your progress, talking down on you people. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I can see what people would think I'm a hater, because, you know, I love the city, and if you love somebody, you're gonna tell them the truth. A lot of people get mad at the truth. You know what I'm saying? So I can see why their hate of the truth would turn into saying, "Oh, he's a hater because he told me the truth," when really people around you probably should have told you that shit themselves. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe you should look at yourself in the mirror and say that to yourself.
Right.
I work with I fuck with everybody. I'm good with everybody around here. I ain't never heard nobody call me a hater. Maybe a select few, but I feel like people say that about me, that hating on me.
Right. Okay. So, all right. How did engineering for Scott Storch help you in your career, and how is that relationship? Is it still consistent?
Well, the first part of the question, it made my career. You know, working for Scott made me who I am. When I started out in the music business, I started out engineering at the Dallas Sound Lab. I wanted to be an engineer. That's what I wanted to do. And after I got burned out a little bit, moved to Florida. I went to Full Sail when I was like 25, and moved back out there to Miami. And I just ran into Scott by chance. You know, I'm not even going into detail with the circumstances, but I ran into Scott by chance, and he hired me, and he put me in a position to work with people like Puffy, Gorilla Zoe, Robin Thicke, Ludacris. You know, so like he made my foundation for me. You know what I'm saying? We left on. I left working with him on not such good terms, but we've reconciled since then. I work with him since I've stopped working for him on staff. I worked with him probably once, maybe twice a year since then. I went out to LA in 2010, worked with him and Dr. Dre on the Beats Audio for Hewlett Packard. I don't know, was it last summer or the summer before last? I was in Miami working with him over at Po' Boy with E-Class and them. And, he was doing some records for Flow Rider. So yeah, Scott made my career, man. If it wasn't for Scott, when I stopped working for Scott, when I moved back home, if it wasn't for him on my resume, you know, I wouldn't have got some of the looks I get back home. Like when I came home, I was straight to Houston.
Right.
I was working for Rap A Lot.
Right.
First project I got, I mixed Dan B's first album, I'll Never Forget Loyalty album, and Houston just burned out on me, and I moved back to Dallas, and I heard Mr. Lee. I don't know if y'all familiar with Mr. Lee, H-Town legend.
Yeah.
I heard he was opening a studio in Euless, and I hit my boy Jay Ellis down there from Rapper. I was like, man, put me in the paint. I need a gig up here in Dallas. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And this is all going back to Scott. Lee said he was good, and when Jay Ellis told him, it's Scott Storch. He just, you know, moved home from work for Scott Storch. This used to be his engineer. Lee said, send him to the studio right now. So yeah, Scott made me. Scott made my career.
Okay. So on Twitter, on your ad, I see you have a Just Dallas T-shirt. What's that about?
Oh, that's Cottonmouth, OG Cottonmouth from the Rally Boys. That's his thing, really, on the cool. My company is a company I'm putting together called G-Shirts, and what I'm doing is helping artists put their brand on merchandise, you know, because the overhead for that kind of stuff is so high. And I have a setup where there's no overhead, and everybody keep on talking about the New Dallas, you know, stuff, you know, even before the New Dallas Update came. And
Yeah.
when anybody, I don't know if y'all saw that Real Life Productions interview with Cottonmouth, and they asked him about New Dallas, and he said, fuck that shit, but he didn't mean it like fuck New Dallas. He meant it like, he said like New Dallas, Old Dallas. I'm just Dallas. I'm New Dallas and I'm Old Dallas.
Right.
I'm just Dallas. And I heard him say that, and I chopped it up with him. He's like, man, we should do a mixtape like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We put a bunch of the old school jams on there, new stuff, some exclusive shit, and just call it New Dallas, OG Dallas. It's just Dallas. Like it's the kind. It encompasses everybody who's screaming New Dallas, and even the people who are screaming, you can miss me with it. You know what I'm saying? So I figure, you know, it's just something Cottonmouth came up with that we made into a logo, and we're, you know, pushing it as a product. Just to, it's another way to try to help unite the people in the city, in this industry. You know what I'm saying? Cause you got the New Dallas cats, and you got the cats who ain't with the New Dallas shit, and like, how can you not rock with each other on some shit with all y'all on the same shit?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what that is.
Between good and evil, can't find the innocence in most people, so I refrain from most people. I wish we were, but we not equal. Look at it from a social issue. It's mad pitiful. Most caught up in his own principles. No social stance, but we expecting change. But we made a change.